Hey peeps, Naisha here, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm on Romance Club, and Romance Club has a few new stories that are already out, and I'm super excited, especially for one in particular because it is a sequel to one of my favorite stories on here, which is Shadows of Saintfour. So super excited that there is a Shadows of Saintfour 2. But before I get into Shadows of Saintfour 2, because that's the main one I'm going to be talking about a lot on this, let's see the other new ones that's on here. Now, not too new, but it did come out sort of recently, which was The Sins That Cry for Vengeance. In this one, it says, in 1920s Chicago, violence upends a young woman's life, and she decides to work for her savior to ruin the criminals that destroy his life and hers. When love threatens her with redemption, will she choose forgiveness or revenge? And so with this one, it says the most choices. Oh wait, let me go back. With The Sins That Cry for Vengeance, it is the 55th book released on the Game Romance Club. This book was released in February 2022. So sorry that I'm a little late to talking about this book, but yeah. And the author of this book is Langley H., who also wrote Vian for Versailles, either Versailles or Versailles. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. And Seven Brothers. I haven't read um the first book, but I have read Seven Brothers and stuff like that. And so far, an interesting book. So yeah, and so far with The Sins That Cry for Vengeance, I'm gonna tell you, I like it so far. I'm gonna get in depth with it in another video. However, I have to replay it again. And again, like I said, I get in depth into it a little bit more. But I just want to say, um, be careful when playing this book, because I don't know, at the end, I want to say chapter 6. Yeah, at the end of chapter 6, I guess there's like you get a lucky spin, and I did a spin, and for some odd reason, the main reason why I have to replay this over again is because it took away all of my stuff points, because I had a bunch of stuff points and it took it away. So I thought that was kind of weird. So yeah, just be careful with chapter 6 when it comes to at the end of it, of episode 6. Just be aware of that. But that's one of the books. The next one is, again, I feel like I'm gonna butcher this name, Averris, the Riftborn. And basically, she is called a flaw in this world's laws, yet only she can rewrite its fate and become the final victim of its inevitable end. And basically with this book, I didn't really talk about the other book, but like I said, I get into another video with the first book. But this book is the 54th book released on the Romance Club. This I think this was released in December 2025. So sorry that I'm hella late. Apologize for that. But anywho, the author of this book is Anastasia G., who also wrote Seduced by the Rhythm, On Thin Ice, and Garden of Eden. I'm gonna be honest, I've played On Thin Ice, and oh my goodness, that's one heck of a book. I think I even did, I want to say I did a review on it, and I think the review is still up. But yeah, On Thin Ice was a very good book. It was a little bit emotional, but still, it was a good book. I actually enjoy it. However, I'm gonna be honest with you. This new book, I'm gonna be honest. I played episode 1, and I don't remember what happened episode 1. That's how much I just like. I don't know. Not for me. Now the first book, The Sins That Cry for Vengeance, I actually enjoyed. Again, you would get more in-depth video later, but I enjoy it. I know I would continue it and stuff like that. Um, Averris, the Riftborn, yeah, I don't know. I'm just not into it. Not really into it. It's not my cup of tea. It could be someone else, but like again, I don't even like, at least with The Sins That Cry for Vengeance, I basically yeah, I enjoy it a whole lot. And I don't mind replaying it again, even though like something happened with my stealth points. But with Everest, again, I feel like I'm butchering the name, so I apologize if I am. Everest, the Riftborn, yeah, I don't understand. Like I don't understand why I can't like really compute what I played. Like that's how, yeah, that's how bad. I'm like, just ain't for me. Okay, now the third um recent book. Well, this is like one of the new ones. Because it was released in March of this year, but it's called Waterlily, and basically says you fled that wretched night, believing yourself free. Belief is a fragile thing. The past does not forget. It festers, it follows, it finds. Now, War Lily is the 57 book release, and the author of this book is Clara, and this is her first story on this platform. Ooh, congratulations, Clara. I can't wait to read this. I'm excited to see what's like going to happen, especially with the main summary is because like I'm assuming that the main character is running from her past. Something horrible must have happened and stuff, and now it seems like the past is up to catch up to her, and there could either be some consequences or it could be a blessing. Who knows? So can't wait for that. And now, last but not least, because oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Shadows of Saintfour 2. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited. Also, I should have been said this because like I'm in this I'm in this video now. But there's gonna be a little bit spoilers, especially for Shadows of Saintfour, the first one. But anyway, Shadows of Saintfour 2. The town has been split into two, the new part and the old one. Infected by a deadly flower, a high school journalist ventures into the restricted zone to uncover what has long been hidden in the shadows of Saintfour. Now, Shadows of Saintfour is the 56th book release and is, of course, the sequel to Shadows of Saintfour. This book is of course released March of this year, and as well as Waterlily, if I haven't mentioned that already. The author of this book is Anna V, and who was a co-author for season 4 of Dracula, a love story, and is currently co-writing Where Love Burns Eternal. And let me tell you, I love me some Dracula, a love story. I gotta finish it. well, not finish it, but get to season 4, because I think I'm still on season 3. Yeah, I'm still on season 3. I have been doing a lot, so that's the only reason why I haven't finished. And I'm um also playing Where Love Burns Eternal, and let me tell you, that's an interesting book as well. So Anna B never misses, cause yeah, I'm telling you. Well, I don't know about the fourth season, what season 4 of Dracula Love Story, but I do know about Where Love Burns Eternal, and yeah, that book is something else. I'm telling you, crazy. But yeah, I'm so excited for Shadows of Saintfour 2, and we are basically going back to this, which is insane to me. Like, I'm excited. We're going back to this. Not only that, but I have 2 saves and stuff like that. Because before Romance Club did this thing where you could before Romance Club did this thing where you could select a slot. You couldn't do that. So I had another account, and so that's what I've been using. I still been using my other account because hello. um yeah, so but yeah, and I did both the courage route and the caution route. So again, like I said, I'm excited to see where um Shadows of Saintfour 2, where it's going to like leave off of, because again, this is where the spoilers come in. But with the cautious route, you actually like in the whole like the evilness that came with the town. Well, not came into the town, but like, well, you know, did it come with it? Yeah, it kind of came with the town. Yeah. So you in the whole like evenness of it all, where in the courage route you didn't really in it and stuff like that. So I'm kind of curious to see like what the courage route, like, like is there gonna be some consequences because we didn't end it? Like, we stop it for now, but like, I think they said every 10 years, um like the freak show, because like in the last season of Shadows of Saintfour, because with Shadows of Saintfour, you had a few evil to battles and stuff like that. One was, I forgot the name, but one was like, I would say a victim, like, of like what happened to her and stuff like that. Like, basically like a monster type of, I forgot the name of that villain. I'm trying to think. But basically she wasn't too bad. She wasn't too bad in my opinion. It's just that, like, again, she became a monster of like of her environment. So yeah. And then the second one, there was this guy decided to wake up this immortal being and stuff like that, and I want to say, yeah, you end up defeating that. And then of course, like the last one, which is the the ringmaster of a circus type of thing. Well, I would say freak show, because like that's what he said and stuff like that. So like basically there were 3 villains, 3 seasons and things like that. And again, like I said, depending on which path you choose, again, you can either choose caution or courage. And again, caution actually gives you, like, I feel like it gives you, like, I would call it like the true ending, whereas courage gives you, and also not only that, but mind you, you could also choose like bad endings as well and stuff like that. Like there's so many paths and endings that you could take, because you could do caution, but like I think what they call it, caution, but you end up feeding your inner demon. And then yeah, that's what it's called. It's like there's one path that's called caution and feeding your inner demon, caution, starving your inner demon, courage, feeding your inner demon, courage, starving your inner demon. I chose caution, starving your inner demon. Basically being good. That's basically what it was. Like, you being good. You not being vindictive. You getting justice, but you're not getting like revenge, in a sense, if that makes sense. I'm hoping I'm making sense. But yeah, so yeah, I'm kind of curious. Also, like, I want to know if anyone who has played Shadows of Saintfour, which path did you choose? Also, because I said I played this 2 times and I have 2 endings. I did caution, starve your inner demon, and then courage, starve your inner demon. Because, like, I didn't really see the need. And also, I ain't gonna lie, because, like, the whole, like, feeding your inner demon, you get close to the evil guy. And let me tell you, there's a scene where you can if you want to. I didn't, because I was like, oh no, that sounds disgusting. But you actually have intimacy with the big bad villain of season 3 of Shadows of Saintfour. Yeah, no, that wasn't for me. I can't do it. No, thank you. Like, I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. But I'm super excited for Shadows of Saintfour 2. I would definitely give y'all each. I would definitely make video for each. Well, except for Averris, the Riftborn, because again, like I said, I'm not really into, I can't even tell you what happened in episode 1. Like, I can't even tell you what happened in episode 1. But I will give y'all my thoughts on the other 3 books so far, especially Shadows of Saintfour 2, because like I said, this one I'm actually super excited for, because I didn't realize that they was going to do this. I was like, oh, what? Like, I just happened yesterday I just happened to get on Romance Club to see if there was like a tea day or, like, Diamond Rush event, one of those events that they usually have on here. And I was trying to see, I was trying to see, like, if there was a tea day or a Diamond Rush event, or the shopping event. And I just happened to come across, like, 2 new stories, which is, again, like I said, Shadows of Saintfour 2 and Waterlily. But I'm super excited for Shadows of Saintfour 2, because it's like, hello, we getting back into this. Not to mention, now they focus on the poison flower. Again, another spoiler, but I want to say in season 2, there was a flower. Well, I mean, you saw the flowers in season 1 as well. But in season 2, like, you see them a whole lot. And they are mentioned a whole lot, because Um, one of the, I wouldn't call him a villain, but I call him a minion of the villain per se. What he does is he used the flowers to like drug people, and one of your friends end up going missing. Like, which I find crazy because in season 1 of Shadows of Saintfour, like, your female bestie goes missing, and then in in season 2, your one of your male besties, he goes missing. So yeah, it was crazy and stuff like that. So it's yeah. So yeah, like I said, I'm excited to see what happens. I'm also excited to see because it's like, okay, we're playing high schooler this go around, and it's like, so is the high schooler? Is it gonna be like your old characters, like your original main character in Shadows of Saintfour? Is that gonna be her daughter? Like, for example, my main character in Shadows of Saintfour, her name was Nina. So is this going to be Nina's daughter? Like, I'm so curious about it. I'm excited. I was like, oh yeah, I can't wait to play this. So yeah, super excited about it. Can't wait to play it. Can't wait to play this. Waterlily. Replay the scenes that cry for vengeance. Cause like I said, something happened where my stealth was all gone, and so I have to replay it again. That's the reason why you see me on episode 2, because I replayed the whole thing, and let me tell you, I enjoy it. And again, I would definitely make a video more about like episode 1 to 6 and stuff like that. So yeah, that's all I have to say about these 4 books. It's like, even though the Sins That Cry for Vengeance and Averris the Riftborn isn't really too new, like they're not really like new and stuff like that, but I know I haven't talked about it on my channel, so yeah, I decided to talk about them too with the 2 newest books that's actually new, which is, again, Shadows of Saintfour 2 and Waterlily. And if you made it this far, I appreciate it. Sorry about my rambling all over the place, but hey, yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Anyway, and please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, see ya!